Yikes. You know it's really bad when Addison Rae's entire family is now going against her. Maybe Addison is the real problem after all. You know, I expected Addison to get exposed at one point in her life, but I didn't imagine that she would get exposed by her own cousins and even her grandma. Yeah, the definition of double homicide. But despite all the hate towards her, I feel like ever since Addison revealed that she's a huge fan of Donald Trump, the hate towards her became way worse as people started accusing her of being a literal Trump supporter. Unfortunately, the rumor turned out to be true based on my knowledge. Now, it's been a while since we've seen Addison in any sort of drama because she has been way too busy hanging out with her boyfriend, Omer Fetty. But just recently, you guys, people noticed that both of Addison's cousins unfollowed Addison on Instagram totally out of nowhere. And y'all, as much as this could sound unbelievable, but both of her cousins proceeded to throw shade at Addison later on by liking a tweet that said this. I do see what y'all say. I stan Ishmael Kristen, Easter Abigail, and Bryce Hall. There's so much they choose not to say on the internet. It's crazy how people test their patience after everything they've done for certain people. Yeah, her cousins were not afraid to admit that they're both Team Bryce. And on top of this, they even revealed that there's also a lot of hidden info Addison is hiding from the internet and her entire fan base. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy how her own cousins are going against Addison all of a sudden. But based on that tweet, I feel like they know a lot of secrets about her because even Addison's grandma unfollowed Addison as well this week. Anyways, after this situation got exposed pretty quick to the public, one of Addison's cousins decided to throw more shade at Addison on Instagram by posting this on her stories. "Get out of my DMs, please and thank you. You don't owe anyone an interaction, your time, energy, or love, an explanation about how you live your life, a response to their questions, an apology when you aren't sorry, insight into your private life, clarification of your beliefs, elaboration of your feelings." Not gonna lie, I'm really surprised that this situation turned out to be way bigger and serious than I imagined it to be. Because even Addison Rae's best friend, Caitlin Rae, decided to involve herself in the drama as well by posting a YouTube video titled "Let's Just Get This Over With," where she defended Addison by saying that no one on the internet knows how kind and pure-hearted Addison actually is.
Now, I hate that I have to fucking address this right now because the internet doesn't know Addison like how I know Addison, okay? That's it. You guys know about 1% of this girl's life, okay? She is one of my closest friends, and she's one of my closest friends for a reason. And when people try and tell me that I've changed because of her, or she's X, Y, and Z and all this other and just like my life for being friends with someone, it blows my mind. People's perception of her blows my mind. People's perception of me blows my mind.
It's not shocking that Addison's best friend is standing up for her, but so many people on the other hand sided with Addison's family in this situation because they felt Addison has been messy a lot recently, especially with her own family. And there's no way on earth they could support her ever again. Here's what they had to say. As they should. Even her family doesn't like her. If her own cousins don't like her, that should say a ton about her. If her own family don't like her, that know her, seen her real, then why are people that don't know her still supporting her? If y'all still think Addison is a good person after all this, then IDK for you. Even her own grandma had to unfollow her. Anyways, I will definitely update y'all if anything new happens, but let's move on to a more serious situation, and that is Austin Mcbroom selling illegal pictures of his children. Warning, before I end up getting into a huge mess by spreading this topic around, I would like to inform you guys that the situation I will be talking about is still under investigation, and there is still no evidence that proves the rumors are actually true. I don't want to sound dramatic, but I literally feel like throwing up whenever I mention Austin Mcbroom in my videos because for some reason I just get uncomfortable and annoyed whenever I hear rumors about him. As we all know by now, Austin and his wife, Catherine Piez, recently won millions of dollars after Austin defeated Bryce Hall in their boxing match. And despite how the Mcbroom family earned a lot of money from the event, they got accused a month after paying none of their bills, in which they got threatened to pay ASAP or they might get evicted from their own house. But as these rumors made it to multiple news articles, both Austin and Catherine clarified later on that those rumors are false and no one is getting evicted from their house. Now, despite how this situation went down a month ago, people still felt that there was something suspicious about it because the family seemed to be struggling with money even after they won millions of dollars. Until Taylor Holder decided to step right in and expose the entire Mcbroom family this week by filing a lawsuit against Austin. Yeah, guys, Taylor took to Twitter to write about how Austin hasn't paid him and his TikTok friends the money they earned in the event despite being contracted. It's public now. We trained hard and fought hard. A lot of people didn't get paid, including our coaches. We won't stop fighting. For now, my attorney, Bobby Samanai, has filed a lawsuit to make things right. We held up our end of the deal and expect the same in return from Social Gloves. After Taylor took the situation public to expose Austin Mcbroom, of course his wife Catherine involved herself immediately in the situation by claiming that Taylor is getting paid to create this false story about Austin and the team behind Taylor's actions are actually criminals. Is James Harden really suing y'all? No, of course not. Live X Live is paying people to create false stories. They're criminals, and that's not an opinion, it's a fact. Now, here's when the situation gets a bit dark and serious, you guys, because rumors about the Mcbroom family being broke kept circulating on the internet. A random influencer known as Mr. Mo Othman decided to make a huge claim against Austin Mcbroom this week after he claimed that Austin has been selling pictures of his children to grown men. And this is his last warning to stop, otherwise he will be reporting it to the police. Just take a look at this, you guys. If you don't stop selling nude photos of your children to wealthy files, I'm going to ruin your whole career. First and only warning. P.S. Don't play dumb with me. Consider yourself lucky I even bother giving you a warning. So this could literally explain the reason why Austin hasn't paid his bills and even the TikTokers who are in contract with, because some people believe that Austin owed a lot of people money, and that's why the millions of dollars he won at the boxing event are now gone. With that being said, here's what people had to say about Austin allegedly selling pictures of his kids for money. Whoa, WTF? This needs to be investigated immediately. Not okay at all. That's a huge accusation. You can't just say that without proof. Y'all are saying Catherine needs to leave him, but if she knows about this, then she needs to be in jail as well. Someone call the police? I'm not joking either. Anyways, y'all, on a less illegal and corrupt note, let's end today's video with Nelia Devora, who accidentally revealed her relationship with the TikToker Hubert yesterday. I imagined Nelia and Hubert would make a cute Instagram post announcing their relationship. But of course, Nelia had to ruin it by accidentally exposing her relationship. I can't express with the number of people who have been waiting for Nelia to announce her relationship with Hubert. Because guys, the couple has been making it way too obvious at this point by wearing the same sweaters in pictures. And on top of this, they were even caught wearing the same pants as well. And that's what made Nelia accidentally post a picture of Hubert on her Instagram stories yesterday and delete it quickly. But not a minute after this screenshot started spreading all over social media, Nelia went on Instagram ASAP to address the situation by clarifying that Hubert and her are not dating. And she didn't mean to post that picture of him on Instagram. Hub and I are just friends. Yo, this was a complete accident. The fact that no one believed Nelia after she said this is so funny to me because many Newbert shippers were 100% convinced that the couple is dating, and they're most likely trying to keep it private. Here's what people had to say. No one believes that, LMAO. He got a whole necklace with her nickname. Sure. She probably wants to keep it private. Respect it. Y'all should probably stop mentioning it. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on Nelia Devora accidentally revealing her relationship with Hubert? Make sure to leave all your comments on today's recap video and topics down in the comments below. I love you so much.